Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tzingy. Today I'm going to share with you my very first experience recording at a professional studio.
This is really good. We're gonna have a lot of fun in the studio.
Yeah!
Yeah! I'm excited.
Excited. So about 2 months ago in November, I took a few weeks of an introduction program about singing with the two other students. And at the end of the program, I was so pumped and I was so hungry to learn more about everything about singing. And I was also hoping that I could start performing in the near future, but I didn't know how or when it was gonna happen because I didn't know anybody. And then, as a surprise, my singing coach decided to book a professional studio and invited all her students to come join her. And when she approached me, of course, I said yes right away. There was only a week for me to prepare for the recording. So Annie, my singing coach, suggested me to choose a song that I was already familiar with. So I ended up choosing the song called Pao Mo in Chinese, which is which means bubble in English, by Tang. Yes, Tang. It's the incredible songwriter and singer. She's known for her big lung capacity. Yes, it literally means she's a very powerful singer. She can belt and she can hold notes for a long period of time. Yes, I decided to choose this song because through my singing classes, I have learned to really appreciate my lower tone. Annie made me discover that my lower notes are actually quite resonant. So I wanted to explore more of that. And on top of that, I was already quite familiar with the song. It's a very old song of Tang, like 10 years ago. And I also feel very connected to the song, so that's why I chose this song, even though it could be quite challenging. I thought I trusted Annie, she would be there to guide me. I just went ahead with the song without thinking too much about it. Other than me, there were two other students who accepted to come to the recording session. So we each have 1 hour with Annie. The other two are already regularly taking private coaching classes with Annie. So she suggested me to have an one-on-one session with her before the actual recording day so she can help me prepare because I don't have much experience about singing yet. I thought it was a great idea. The rest of the week, I just basically try to do daily warm up and singing exercise by following those free YouTube guided exercises. And also, I try to listen to the song as much as possible whenever I could. Like, for example, when I go to take the public transport or when I am driving, for example. And also, whenever I have time, I was singing karaoke at home. On the day of the recording, I decided to put on makeup and dress up nicely because even though I wasn't going to perform on stage, I wanted still to do it so then I could put myself into the performing state. And also simply because it boosted my confidence. Before heading out, I decided to do as a last attempt to do some warm up and practice a little bit of karaoke. As I was heading to the studio, while I was walking, I was listening on a loop of the song as much as possible just to get myself into the feeling of the song. And also, I was trying to memorize the lyrics. When I arrived at the studio, I couldn't believe that I was actually gonna do it. My heart was racing so fast. I must say, though, it was a little bit underwhelming when I actually saw the recording room, because before that, I had an expectation of the typical professional studio with a giant window between the producer or the sound technician on the other side of the window, and then the singer is inside the room. But it was not like that. Actually, the room was actually surrounded by curtains. The sound technician was in another room and we couldn't see them. There was no window between us. But it's okay. It's just a minor detail. My excitement just got from 100% or 200% and then down a little bit. In the end, it worked out well. What was really cool is that there were two headphones, one for myself and another one for my singing coach, so she could monitor the whole situation. She could help me communicate with the sound technician. To be honest, I was more excited than nervous. I was not stressed at all, not even the night before. I slept very well. But when I got on the spot of the recording, for some reason, I started to have some kind of stage fright. Like I felt my lips trembling and I felt kind of tensed. And my throat dried up super fast. Maybe also because the fact that on the other side of the room there was a stranger, even though he's super nice. I think I felt more self-conscious about it. Thankfully, Annie was very understanding and she was very reassuring to me. She was guiding me throughout the whole process and knew exactly what needed to be fixed. And she knew exactly what she wanted, and she communicated very, very clearly with the sound technician. I didn't have to worry about anything other than just singing my part. Even though the song itself is not known to be the hardest song of Tang, boy, I think I underestimated it, because the low part of the song is very, very low, and the high it's very high, so the contrast is very big. I got out of breath very fast. The nerve didn't help. The fact that I couldn't really warm up properly before that, because right before me it was another student, so I went there intentionally earlier so then I could get a feel of how things go, get settled down. So I went there early, so I couldn't really warm up. There was nowhere for me to warm up. So even though I did warm up before coming to the studio, but by the time I got there, I wasn't really warmed up anymore. In order to help me sing through the whole song, and Annie got the idea of breaking down the song part by part. So I would sing the verse only, and then I take a breath and drink some water.
阳光下的泡沫是彩色的，就像被骗的我是幸福的。追究什么对错？你的谎言，基于你还爱我。美丽的泡沫，虽然你傻花火，你所有承诺，虽然都太脆弱，但爱像泡沫，如果能够看破，有什么难过？早该知道泡沫一触就破，就像一伤的心，不胜折磨，也不是谁的错。 美丽的泡沫。虽然已沙花火，你所有承诺，虽然都太脆弱，爱本是泡沫。如果能够看破，有什么难过？再美的花朵，盛开过就掉落，再亮眼的星，一闪过就坠落。爱本是泡沫，如果能够看破，有什么难过？为什么难过？有什么难过？为什么难过？全都是泡沫，只一下的花火，你所有承诺，全部都太脆弱，而你的轮廓，怪我没有看破，才如此难过。相爱的把握，要如何再收缩？相拥着寂寞，难道就不寂寞？爱本是泡沫，怪我没有看破，才如此难过。在雨下的泡沫，一触就破。当初炽热的心早已沉默。说什么你爱我，如果骗我，我宁愿你沉默。
Wow. Good job. I think one thing about in the studio, else then it takes a long time and we could have had more time. We could have, really gotten in more details, even some pitch things, I think, but something I think we did really well is we worked on like the endings. So like some of the ending sentences, like your long notes. And when your voice, something I said that you did really well was just like that very forward present voice. Like when you just give the sound guy something to work with, you shoot out the notes, very full voice, very present sound. And on pitch, the little things that they have to add, little reverbs, little mixing, little tweaking here and there is... I think that's why your take was just very easily done. And I love the climax. Ooh, ah, na, 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 na.
So out of breath, but then it's good that you said, okay, let's do it part by part.
Yes.
And then the way he mixed it at the end, it doesn't sound unnatural.
It was very beautiful. I like how you built in this song. Really, I think it was a really good experience. 1 hour in the studio. I think you did really well. You did really well on that. And if we were to have more time, we could have even worked on it more. But just with what we have, I think there was everything.
Hello, it's me again from the future. As you can tell from the title, as I was editing, I realized that I was cringing quite a bit because by editing, I was able to listen to my own recording more in depth, so I was able to hear much more flaws. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. But I'm still very proud of myself for stepped up in my comfort zone and did it. Of course, there's room for improvement, but disappointment is good. It's gonna be my drive to get better so then next time when I perform again, it will be a much better than this. I promise. This is the promise I give myself. I'm about to start the singing classes again. I will keep in touch with you guys and show you some of my progress. I will continue to do that. And also, you don't have to be great to start, but to be great, you have to start. You have to start somewhere. And on top of that, I'm doing this for myself. This is what I love doing, and it doesn't matter. I'll keep doing it. It's a lifelong pursuit. It's not a one-time thing. I want to continue doing it, and I want to be better every time. This is what I want to do, and I'm sharing it to you guys, to whoever is also taking the same path, trying or thinking about pursuing their dreams, but they haven't taken the first step yet. I hope after watching this video can encourage you to take the first step and do something that you love. So yeah, please like and subscribe. And please comment if you are also pursuing different career path or trying to pursue your dream at a later age or taking a non-conventional career. Please share to know that you are not alone. We are not alone. We are here for each other. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.